So I swear this story just gets more and more sick.
As it's being used to gain attention. So it, it's unusual.
Today at the Eleanor Williams trial, police showed how she created multiple social media accounts to send herself threatening messages in the names of Mo Rami, Jordan Trengo, and many other men.
So as you can imagine, I was seeing all this, I was hearing all this. It was like me apparently admitting to raping her, and if she told anyone I was going to rape her again and make sure I killed her. I just felt disgusting.
The jury heard how the messages were sent from Ellie's home address, proving that they did not come from the men she had accused.
To me, that's how sick it was. And it was just like, oh my God, that really just made me go. I was angry.
That was an eye-opener, listening to the lengths she'd gone to, because we didn't know half of it. What she'd written is disgusting. I was just like, why is she doing this?
6 different phones were found at Ellie's address, with dozens of social media accounts which had been set up in the names of the men she accused.
Reading the messages was really interesting and really shocking. The language that she uses is a lot that talks about sex. Obviously it's all about grooming as well. It's quite possible that there's been a sexual trauma in her history that hasn't been resolved for her. You can see the themes actually running through the messages. But ultimately, at the end of the trial, I had more questions than answers.
I think that's really shocking. I think that's absolutely shocking. It's almost like I don't believe it, but I do believe it. Someone wanted to be a victim. She wanted to be a victim so badly that she created false accounts pretending to be her perpetrators, writing nasty things about her, calling her a slag, saying she was up for it, saying all the things that you would expect a rapist to say after having a one-night stand and doing it so that she can try and put these guys in prison because she wants herself to be seen as a victim. I think this is an ultimate desperation. She obviously wants lots of attention. She likes the idea of people thinking of seeing her as a victim, even though she's not, and she's the one who's just destroying people's lives and going to. It really does show that we're not just dealing with liars here. We're dealing with people that would fabricate stories and try and back up their stories with lies. And I think she was 19 when she did this, so she wasn't a kid. But I think it's absolutely unbelievable how someone can go to this length of lying. Why is this world so bad that liars feel like they can do things like this and get away with it? This is not just lying. This is a compulsive, mad person who only cares about attention, herself, wanting attention, wanting people to see her as a victim, and not caring that she might be putting people in prison because of it. She's just cold and lacks empathy. And she's trying to be a victim, and it's sick how something like that can anger and rile up a group of people when these group of people just don't know the situation.